Hello everyone, so today I wanted to make a little quick video following our breakdown of the Dead by Daylight Stranger Things reveal trailer. My man Killa Thriller, who is part of the AKA Discord, he reached out to me and he gave me this information which is apparently official, potentially coming in the Stranger Things chapter, maybe coming later, but it seems like these are some new status effects that are going to be added into Dead by Daylight, so I thought I would just make a real quick rough and ready video explaining, well, just showing you these and talking through them. So let's just get back into it. So first off, we have the status Undetectable. So the first killer status effect, which this is the first one since Bloodlust. Undetectable consolidates our killer stealth mechanics into one easily understandable status that can be applied through killer powers, perks, and add-ons. So when a killer is undetectable, the following effects are applied. The killer's terror radius is removed, the killer's red stain is removed, the killer will not have their aura revealed, the killer does not trigger the jump scare sound effect, and the killer sees the smoky screen visual effect. So as with most of the status effects, the undetectable icon will appear on the right side of the screen. When the new chapter releases, the players will have an opportunity to experience this status effect for the first time with the new killer. We intend to roll out this status effect to other existing powers, perks, and add-ons. So this is first off, just it's kind of combining elements of the killer that we all have into one here. So that's very cool. That's the first status effect, Undetectable. The next one is called Oblivious. So Oblivious is a status effect applied to unfortunate survivors that have no understanding that a killer is nearby. So when a survivor is oblivious, the following effects are applied. The survivor does not hear the killer's terror radius. The survivor is not affected by any effects that are conditional to being inside of a terror radius. Being oblivious makes a survivor completely ignorant of a killer in close proximity, but at the same time they also ignore the effects of coulrophobia, unnerving presence, infectious fright, and other radius perks. As with the undetectable status, survivors will have the opportunity to experience this effect when playing against the new killer in the upcoming chapter release. Following this, they will include Oblivious in other powers, perks, and add-ons in later patches. So this one is very cool. I think this one is going to allow for some interesting and more scary gameplay. As I was saying with a few of the perks on this new Stranger Things update, some of them have kind of jump scare factors which we haven't seen for a while, you know, since say the pig, or even pushing back to the hag. We haven't seen such intense scary gameplay for quite a while, so I think this Oblivious perk is going to make for some very, very cool and intense moments. So that's a very cool status effect. The other thing in this update here is blood web changes. So this update is also going to see a change to the blood web, which significantly cuts down the amount of time taken to unlock perks. So from level 40 and beyond, more perks will appear in each blood web, giving you more choice between which perks you take, increasing the odds of finding the perk you want, and potentially allowing you to take 2 perks per level. The exact details are as followed. So 1 to 39 in the blood web are going to be unchanged. Levels 40 to 49 are going to have 3 perks and up to 2 can be purchased, and level 50 will have 4 perks and up to 2 can be purchased. The other rule of the blood web will remain the same. When you take a perk, the entity consumes another perk at random. So if you're efficient at acquiring nodes on the blood web, this change means that you could earn up to 2 perks per level, although you will be racing against the entity. Now I think this one is cool because I think the blood web, the whole entity consuming it, it didn't really add any kind of thought into it. Like if you wanted the perk, you just rush for the perk in the blood web at the moment, or you try and spend the least amount of blood points as possible so you can get through the levels faster. Those are the two kind of options you have with the blood web, but this means that you're going to have to think about it a little bit harder, depending on what perks you want and depending on what build you want to try and get. So that is a change, I think, to the blood web that will increase the entity's presence on the blood web and importance on the blood web. So that is a very, very cool change. And that's really all there is to say about these 3 little changes that were in the patch notes. As I say, shout out to my man Killa Thriller for giving me this information. I'm going to link his YouTube in the description below. Be sure to sub to him. And like this video if you enjoyed, and sub for more content like this, and we will see you in the next one. Peace out.